Hello everyone. I hope that those of you who've been following the clips on our A City Church Heart page, that you found these encouraging, uplifting and insightful. And today is the last clip for 2021, and what a year it's been. So at this point I'd like to thank the contributors who have so selfishly every single month just shared some of their thoughts, some of their insights. So thank you, team, for what you have made available on this platform. Today I just want to share a few simple thoughts going into December, which is often known as the silly season. But I think also it's a season that can bring with it a lot of stress and pressure. Often the pace set work-wise and expectation-wise is often frenetic. For many, it can also be quite a lonely time, people who don't have family. And I think particularly this Christmas, it can be a time of reflection, but maybe a time of also grieving people who've lost maybe family members, lost friends, maybe lost businesses, lost a career. So I think December can be a time that's mixed up with so many different emotions. And I'd like to just speak into that just for a few moments today. I think it's always important that we're very honest with what we're feeling. I think so often people will try and deny their feelings or suppress them, but feelings are there because they have a voice and they speak a language. And feelings need to be identified, felt, recognized, and then processed. I think of in the case of depression, not all depression is bad. Sometimes depression can communicate what your limits are, and we need to listen to the voices of our feelings. So that's the first thing. Feel it, but then do something with it. And you may ask, what do I do with feelings? I think it's looking at not so much the feeling, once you've identified the feeling and you've felt it, is then to look deeper than that. What is the feeling communicating? Maybe if you are particularly irritable, maybe because you're overtired and you need to actually take some time out. So listen, try and identify the underlying cause and then do something about it. So often our feelings will speak, but then we don't listen to what they're saying. So time out could be where you do something just for you, where maybe you step off of the merry-go-round of your life and just find a quiet place just to gather yourself. No one will do that for you. That's something that you need to do for yourself, and it's all about self-care and self-awareness. I think too in these times is you need to be very conscious of your thinking. So if your thinking is negative, if your thinking is derogatory in terms of self-image, self-worth, you need to address that and feed your mind with the truth. So negative thinking can often be, I don't have what it takes to do what I'm facing. I can't do Christmas this year. And I think it's where you admit your limitations, but then look at what you can do. Every problem, there's always something we can do. So stop looking at and talking about what you can't do. Look at what you can do. Make sure that your self-talk is uplifting, encouraging, and edifying. And as you go into 2021 December, maybe look at it, even though you've suffered great loss. What are you grateful for? What you focus on is what you feed and is what will grow. What you ignore is what will starve and what will no longer exist. Make sure you're feeding and starving the right things. Have a blessed Christmas. Keep Christ at the center, and remember that you are greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved. See you next year.